Starting on the 10th of the month, you will see this service fee reminder. If you want to make the payment, then you click Make Payment Now. The software license fee window is now shown, so let's take a look at it. You can select the time period that you want to see the invoices for. You can also select it by month by clicking anywhere inside the month. You can also print envelopes. If you click the Print Envelope menu item, you can select the printer type you want to use, an Okidata, a laser, or an inkjet that prints on the left side, that prints on the center, or prints on the right side. You can also select the default printer. For example, the Okidata is selected here, but you can select any of the others. You can also preview the invoice by clicking on Print Preview, or you can print the invoice and envelope immediately by clicking Print Direct. The payment history is also shown. In this case, September is yellow, meaning that it has not been paid but is due. Or you could have any of the other months in yellow if the invoice for that has not been paid. You can also then print the payment history. It also shows the total due, including the late fee if paid after the 15th of the month. And it also shows you the direct additional profit from using dealer's choice. In this case, it's $705. It also shows you to whom to make the payment due, Dealer Software Solutions in this case. And it gives you the address of where to send the check if you're paying by check. You can make the payment either with a check or with a debit or credit card. In this case, let's pay with check and click on the Pay with Check button. It now shows a preview of the invoice, and on the bottom it says cut on a dotted line. This area you can cut it off or send the whole invoice and fold it here, but it's designed to fit into envelopes that have windows, and this would be your address and this would be the address of where to send it. You can now print the invoice and then close the preview window. In this case, no bank account has ever been set up in banking, but that's okay. Just click OK and it'll automatically will try to set up a bank account for you. Click OK again, and a new account window is shown, and you can select either checking, savings, or credit card account. So let's create a checking account. Go ahead and put in the number on the bottom of your check, the account number. In this case, we're just going to put in a bunch of 9s. And then you need to create an account name. You should keep this short because this will create a tab on the bottom of the banking system. And if you make the name too long, it'll eat up the tab line real quick. You can put in other information if you desire, but it's not necessary. So let's click OK. And it now takes you to account select. In this case, we only have one account, so click OK again, and it takes you back to the business expense. As you can see, the business expense window has already been set up with the defaults, the current date, the amount due, and it also has selected check number 100. This is because when we created the account, we did not put in a check number. The program will always use the next check number in sequence. When the information is correct on this window, then click Post Payment. This will make an entry into the banking system for this check. However, in this case, we're going to click Update. The information window is now brought up. It's telling you that this expense is marked as paid only and no check will be created and no bank entry will be made. If you do want to make a bank entry and you want to post it, then you just click on Post Payment. And if you can also continue or cancel. So let's click on Post Payment. A miniature check is now brought up with all the information you just entered. You can still change the date on the check. It also shows you that this is a business expense for software service fee and the time period covered. You then can click Post Check and Quit, or you can just quit and it will cancel this. So in this case, let's click Post Check and Quit. Anyway, the check is now logged in the banking system. You can close out the business expense window by clicking the X, and it takes you back to software service license fee. Now the software service license fee will automatically update that the payment has been made, and it will no longer give you the message that the payment needs to be made.